Hi guys! I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. Welcome back to my channel. On this channel I put out reselling content to help you succeed at your reselling business. If that sounds like something that interests you, hit subscribe down below and tap the bell so that you know next time I put out a new video. In today's video we're going to be looking at what sold between December 13th through December 19th. So, not gonna lie, sales have been pretty slow as of late. Most people are focused on the holidays, as am I. Listing and all the other reselling duties have kind of gone on the back burner over the past few weeks, and that's okay. The good thing about this job is that you have the flexibility to work whenever you want to work and then take some time off, take a break whenever you want to take a break. So over the past 2 weeks, I would say, I've been kind of in vacation mode. I've been working on YouTube stuff, but I haven't really been working on reselling stuff as much. And if you've been reselling for some time, you probably know that if you take a step back from your reselling duties, it does normally reflect in your sales. So I'm just going to tell you guys about all the sales that I had over the course of this week because there wasn't enough sales to justify breaking it up into my highest and lowest sales, and I'm just going to go in order by date. To kick us off, we had a pair of Vince Camuto silver cutout gladiator sandals in a size 11. They sold on Poshmark for $16, and after Poshmark fees and a shipping discount of $2.12, I made $10.68. I don't know how long these took exactly to sell. I don't have it here on my sheet, but I would say that I picked these up probably back in August, maybe somewhere around there, so it's been a couple of months. I only paid $1 for these. I picked them up $1 a day. Vince Camuto is not a very high selling brand, so only pay $1, or if you're buying it at the bins, I would consider picking it up. A big reason why I picked these up was because they were a size 11, which is kind of an unusual woman's size, and people that wear that size often have a harder time finding shoes in their size just because it's not as common. So anytime I can pick up a more uncommon shoe size, I go for it. The next thing to sell was a White House Black Market black button front classic blazer in a size 4. It sold on Poshmark for $28. After Poshmark fees and a shipping discount again of $2.12, I made $20.28. It took 27 days to sell. This was a really good pickup because I only paid $1 for it. It was a really nice blazer. It was in great condition. So I've been testing out White House Black Market and I've had good luck with their blazers. And so far it seems like their blazers are the only thing that I can confidently pick up and know that I can get a good return on. I've tried their jeans and their dresses and their skirts and all sorts of things. I did get a good return on one of the skirts. It was like a slimming style, bandage style skirt that was kind of cool. So it really depends on the style for all the rest of the stuff. But whenever it comes to blazers and jackets, I think you can be confident picking them up as long as you're not paying up too much. The next thing to sell was an Antiller black-white striped knit peplum hem cardigan in a size small. It sold on Poshmark for $16. And after Poshmark fees and again a shipping discount of $2.12, I made $10.68. It took 59 days to sell. All of these sales were happening on the same day, and the reason that you see so many shipping discounts is because I went through my entire closet and sent out 20% offer to likers with the $2.12 shipping discount, and a lot of people accepted. So you're going to see a couple of sales here with that $2.12 shipping discount just because I had sent out probably, oh gosh, I don't even know, probably over 250 20% off offers with shipping discounts. I picked up this cardigan at the bins, and I remember I was looking out for sweaters and any sort of fall winter items because that's the season we were in / going into more. This sweater was kind of worn. It had some pilling on it, which I sweater shaved. It needed a little bit of fixing up, but whenever you're paying bins pricing, I'm much more lenient with what I'm willing to pick up, and if I think it's going to sell relatively quickly, then I usually give it a chance. The next thing to sell was an H&M tropical sheer maxi skirt with mini skirt lining in a size 4. It sold on Poshmark for $12, and after Poshmark fees and again a shipping discount, $2.12, I made $6.93. It took 168 days to sell. This was another Dollar Day pickup, and I did get a lot of attention on this item, but it took a while to sell. And it was interesting because I checked out where this skirt was heading because I thought it was cool that a tropical skirt was selling in winter, and it was heading to Puerto Rico. So people have really been buying from me from Puerto Rico this month. I don't really know why. Thought that was interesting. That was probably a bad pickup to begin with. I don't really know why I picked up an H&M maxi skirt. You have to be very selective with the H&M pieces that you pick up because H&M is a fast fashion brand. They sell things at their retail stores for very cheap. They go on clearance for literally $1 to $5 sometimes. So you have to choose things that are either of a higher quality material or that are super in style right now. The next thing to sell was a Talbot's red white snowflake neck top in a size small petite. It sold on eBay for $16.95. After eBay fees and shipping, I made $11.08. It took 55 days to sell. I picked this up at the bins, so I did not pay much for it at all. I was thinking maybe the snowflake beading around the neckline would give it enough appeal to get it to sell for a decent price and fairly fast, but at the end of the day, you're just not going to get much for a fairly basic top like this. So I'm glad that I did not spend too much money on that shirt. Definitely do not pay up for any Talbot's tops. Maybe if it's like a novelty sweater or something like that, that might be worth paying up for, but everything else, like, you're just not going to get the return for it. The next thing to sell was an Express men's black white drawstring neck sweater in a size large. It sold on Mercari for $16. After Mercari fees, I made $13.64. It took 1 day to sell. Woo! Super fast sale there. Sorry, I keep giving you thumbs up. I don't know why. This is just gonna be the thumbs up video. Yes! So this was a consignment item. I kept a bit of the profit and the rest went back to the person that gave me this item to consign. Super happy with how quickly it sold. I did price it very much at what the going rate was for this type of sweater. And on Mercari, I've been experimenting with not offering free shipping. Prior to a few weeks ago, I always offered free shipping on Mercari, and as of late, I've changed it so that now all of my listings have the buyer pays shipping, and so far it seems to be going okay. So I did not have to pay for the cost of shipping here, and so I'm pretty happy with the amount of profit that we ended up getting for that sweater. The next thing to sell was a Free People Keep It Real flare leg pants. Originally $78, new with tags, in a size extra small. They sold on eBay for $59.95. After eBay fees and shipping, I made $46.95. It took 8 days to sell. This was an item from my Free People wholesale purchase from elduccio.com, and I thought these pants would do pretty well because the style is super in right now. They're made of this great ribbed stretchy material. They looked awesome. The modeled picture looked awesome. This had everything going for it, so I even priced it higher than I was pricing the other wholesale items. Normally I was doing a 50% off whatever the retail price was, so if it was priced at like $88, I was listing it for $44, but for this one I listed it higher. Originally was $78. I listed it for almost $60, and I wanted to see how it would do if I got offers, what happened. Someone purchased this outright for $59.95, so that's really cool. Double thumbs up for that one, guys. And I'll link my Free People wholesale haul video if you have not checked that out yet. You can see what other pieces I got, and a bunch of them have already sold. The next sale was a Rafi men's Razor ski wear pants in a size 34 waist. They sold on Poshmark for $30. After Poshmark fees, I made $24. They took 101 days to sell. I was pretty excited to find these. I found them at a Goodwill in the men's section. I just paid full price for them. They were $5.29. So definitely keep your eyes out for any sort of snow wear, winter wear clothing or boots. Literally anything that someone would need, any sort of gear that they would need to go skiing or snowboarding or snow tubing or any sort of winter activity, because a lot of those items are more pricey in the store, and a lot of those items retain their value pretty good at resale. Either way, you're probably going to have a good profit. Of course, definitely do your research anytime you're picking anything up, but I get excited now whenever I find stuff like this. Ski pants, I was like, oh, ski pants, ooh, exciting. Okay, the next thing to sell was a kombu, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, black gray fur short ankle booties in a size 7. They sold on Mercari for $26. After Mercari fees, I made $22.35. They took 167 days to sell. I did list these at the very end of June, so they weren't going to sell for a couple months. I'm not surprised that they waited this long to sell. I paid $4.50 for these boots at a Goodwill. Just picked them up for the marked price there. I'm not really familiar with this brand, but I thought the style of these little booties was cute, and I think that I looked them up to see how comps were. They were decent, so I decided to give them a shot. Yeah, not much more to say there. Keep your eyes out for winter booties, because that's pretty good profit, you know? The next thing to sell was a Woolrich teal fleece vest in a size medium. It sold on Poshmark for $15. After Poshmark fees, I made $12.05. It took 37 days to sell. I only paid $1 for this. There were a bunch of vests and coats at one of the Goodwills that I went to a couple months back that were only $1, so I picked up pretty much all of them. I'm like, ooh, yes, winter stuff, come. Yes, I need more winter stuff to sell. I like the brand Woolrich. I like picking up Woolrich sweaters and jackets and vests. They all seem to do pretty good, whether it's a vintage or older style Woolrich or it's something more recent. Woolrich is a pretty expensive brand and they make some high quality stuff. The next thing to sell was a Banana Republic purple New Tags pencil skirt in a size 8. It sold on Mercari for $6. After Mercari fees, I made $4.93. It took 186 days to sell. Yeah, if I was doing this what sold video in my normal format, that would definitely be at the end in my lowest profit list, because whew, I get distracted sometimes by that new with tags, you know? I see the new with tags and I'm like, ooh, new with tags. But I really need to keep style always in mind, and I would suggest that for you guys too. Just because something's new with tags doesn't mean it's actually worth picking up, and a purple pencil skirt is certainly not something that's worth picking up. The next thing to sell was a pair of Joe's jeans, dark wash, skinny ankle Ricky jeans in a size 27. They sold on Mercari for $26. After Mercari fees, I made $22.35. They took 130 days to sell. A lot of my Joe's jeans have been sitting for a really long time, and I'm not sure what makes one style sell faster than another, but I just waited out and eventually they sell. I only paid $1 for these, so my profit was actually really good on these jeans. But yeah, I had to wait a couple months for those. And that's always something to think about too whenever you're sourcing, is how long it's going to take something to sell, because I know that there's certain jeans that I can buy that will flip super fast and then I can take that money and I can reinvest it, and then there's other jeans that I'm potentially going to be sitting on for a couple of months. Yeah, it's hard. Joe's jeans have been really difficult for me lately. Let me know down in the comments if you have any troubles with Joe jeans, or if you know what kind of Joe jean styles sell fast and which ones don't. If you have any insights on that, I would love to hear it. The next sale was an Express men's red thermal long sleeve shirt in a size large. It sold on Poshmark for $16. After Poshmark fees, I made $12.80. It took 0 days to sell, which means it sold the same day that I listed it, which is absolutely true. I was upstairs in my room watching Ratatouille and listing stuff, and I listed this item, and before the movie even ended, I sold this item. It's crazy how some things sell so fast, and it makes no sense to me sometimes. Like, why does this red Express thermal sell so quickly and some other things sit for months? I don't know. You just learn it with experience sometimes, and sometimes you still have no idea. It could be that this was a good Christmas color, and perhaps someone was thinking about Christmas, even though this was pretty late in the game. Like, it sold on December 16th, so they're cutting it kind of close if they want it to arrive in time for Christmas. But could be some guy was just on the search out for a red thermal shirt for Christmas, perhaps. I don't know. But love a full price sale. They didn't send me an offer. Thumbs up. The next sale was a Lulu's black Queen of the City strapless dress in a size large. It sold on Poshmark for $27. After Poshmark fees and a shipping discount of $2.12, I made $19.48. It took 28 days to sell. This was a retail arbitrage pickup. I paid $9.36 for this dress. I got it at Nordstrom Rack, and I will link the haul for that retail arbitrage trip as well. So far, so good. A lot of items. I'm selling 1 or 2 every week, it seems, which is really cool. Just so interesting to see what sells fast, what takes longer, how much to actually pay up for this stuff. I really like selling Lulu's dresses. I have paid up for them at Goodwill's in the past, and every time has worked out okay. So definitely look up Lulu's dress if you find it to see if it is a good pickup or not, because a lot of them are, for sure. Someone maybe wanted this dress for New Year's Eve, perhaps. The next sale was a pretty cool one. It was a Rothschild gray silver button front hooded coat in a size girls 7. It was a kid's coat. Sold on eBay for $49.95. After eBay fees and shipping, I made $34.72. It took 30 days to sell. That's pretty good. I got this at Goodwill on Dollar Day. It was in the women's section because I don't shop in the kids section on Goodwill Dollar Days. This just happened to be in the women's coat section. So I saw it, saw how nice it was. It was like a wool material coat and it looked in great condition. It might have been vintage, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't put vintage anywhere in like the title or anything. The other cool thing about this coat sale was that I am, for the whole month of December, donating 25% of all dresses and all kids clothing sales to Dresscember. So 25% of this sale will be donated. Very awesome. The next thing to sell was a Venus gold sequin velvet bodycon dress in a size small. It sold on Mercari for $31. After Mercari fees, I made $26.70. Took 59 days to sell. My guess is that someone wanted to pick this up for New Year's, and I just love the idea of someone in this dress because it's so cool looking and they're just gonna look bomb at whatever New Year's party they're going to. I picked this up at the bin, so my cost of goods was super low there. I love selling Venus dresses. They make a lot of very pretty resort wear and club wear type dresses. So I would definitely give Venus a try if you're not paying up too much for it. And once again, 25% of that sale is being donated. Same with this next one, because it was a Princess Vera Wang black white tribal print neon yellow strappy dress in a size small. It sold on Mercari for $7, and after Mercari fees, I made $5.80. Took 181 days to sell. If you're only going to sell something for $7, do it on Mercari because their Mercari fee is the lowest of all the different platforms. Happy that it sold over there, not so happy with the amount that it went for, but what are you going to do? Princess Vera Wang is a Kohl's brand. It's a juniors brand. It does not cost a lot retail. I don't know why I picked up this dress. I know that I only picked it up for $1 at Goodwill on Dollar Day, and I'm a big fan of tribal print myself, so I think that might be why I picked it up, but I really shouldn't have because Princess Vera Wang just isn't worth anything retail. It really isn't. Be careful with any of those Kohl's brands. There's Candies, so I'll pop up a few other like Kohl's juniors brands that you should just stay away from. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. The last item to sell this week was an Under Armour blue all-season gear zip-up athletic jacket in a size medium. Sold on Mercari for $15. After Mercari fees, I made $12.76. It took 100 days to sell, at even 100 days. I paid $1 for this, again, at Goodwill Dollar Day. Not much to say about this jacket. I would probably pick it up again because I'm just a sucker for athletic wear. I like picking up Nike, Under Armour, all sorts of brands. I like having athletic wear available in my closet. Sometimes it sells so fast, and then sometimes it has to sit a little bit longer before it sells. But either way, my profit, if I'm only spending $1 for it, is decent on most athletic wear items. Leggings, jackets, those type of things. Possibly sports bras, if it's a good enough brand. I kind of stay away from tank tops. Tried it. Did not have good luck at all. But so those more substantial pieces, I usually pick them up for $1 or at the bins. Okay, to wrap it up for this week, my total sales were $475, and after eBay fees, Poshmark fees, Mercari fees, shipping, and my cost of goods, I made $265. Not a huge profit for the week, but it's okay because, like I said, I have not been putting in all that much work on the reselling side over the past pretty much December. Which is okay, you know, that's the cool thing about this job, is that you can take time off whenever you need to, and you can put in the work whenever you need to. And right now I'm just kind of in the taking time off portion because of the holidays, and I know come January I will be full steam ahead in the reselling get to work side. Let me know how your guys' week has been in sales, if you're kind of in the same boat as me, or if you're just killing it in reselling, because it is the holidays and sometimes that's good for resellers and they can get a lot of sales around this time of year. Hopefully it's the latter and you guys are just killing it right now. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a like down below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I put out new reselling content every single week. I do 2, maybe even 3 videos a week. We'll see. 2 for sure. Anyways, I would love to have you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.